Earlier, Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva opened the plenary session on peace and security and reform of global governance at the 17th BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro. The session, part of the BRICS summit, focused on key global issues, including multilateral reforms, peace and security, and strengthening global governance to amplify the voice of the global South. The Brazilian president rejected the Pahalgam attack during his address, stating that he rejects the ideology of hate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with other leaders, participated in the traditional family photo session at the 17th BRICS summit held at the Museum of Modern Art in Brazil's Rio de Janeiro. The family photo marked a significant moment of unity and collaboration among the countries that the grouping represents. The photo showed Brazilian President Lula da Silva and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa, along with leaders and representatives of 7 other member countries with Prime Minister Modi. The Prime Minister stated that the moment reaffirmed the leaders' commitment to closer cooperation and shared growth, as the grouping holds immense potential to shape a more inclusive and equitable global future. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met his Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh Chinh on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Brazil. Prime Minister Modi also met Cuba's President Miguel Diaz-Canel on the sidelines of the summit. The two leaders warmly greeted each other. Both the leaders covered a wide range of subjects. Economic relations between both the nations have a lot of potential to grow in the coming times. Equally promising are sectors like technology, healthcare and energy. The growing acceptance of Ayurveda in Cuba is surely a great thing. The leaders also discussed ways to strengthen disaster management apparatus. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also held a bilateral meeting with his Malaysian counterpart Anwar Ibrahim. Malaysia is vital for India, having a key place in our Vision, Mahasagar and Act East policy. The leaders reviewed the ground covered in the bilateral relations, including the progress made since Prime Minister Ibrahim's visit to India last year. Futuristic sectors like IT, renewable energy and infrastructure are those where bilateral ties are strongly growing. Also discussed how to improve investment and trade relations between both the nations. India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met his Iranian counterpart Saeed Abbas Araghchi on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro. The leaders had a discussion focused on recent regional developments. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also met Secretary of Foreign Affairs of Mexico Juan Ramon de la Fuente in Rio de Janeiro. The leaders had discussed further advancement of partnership focusing on health, digital technology and space. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov held a meeting on the sidelines of the 17th BRICS summit in Rio de Janeiro. The leaders discussed bilateral cooperation, West Asia, BRICS and the SCO. The two leaders had earlier met in Johannesburg in February this year, where they had discussed the ongoing progress of bilateral cooperation between India and Russia. You're watching DD India News.